D.R.A.M.A TV 27 live here with Cornelius Johnson, City Council member. How you doing this afternoon, brother?
I'm doing pretty well. How about yourself?
All right. Now, we had a panel discussion today on various topics that's going on within the community, our community. Just touch briefly and let the viewers know some of the things that we have discussed today on the panel as far as the mass incarceration. How could we address those issues in our community? Also the decriminalization of the marijuana. You know, it's not that we're advocating the use of the drug, but you know, the decriminalization of it for those that do need it could come in handy. So can you give the viewers a little bit of information on those topics?
Yeah, so today, you know, we had a lot of panelists who come from a whole bunch of different backgrounds. One thing I realized through all these panelists that the resources are here. It's really about making sure our people know about the resources. We had representatives from the Board of Pardons. We had representatives from the district, the Justice Department. We had representatives from the DA's office. We had all these people talking, you know, a lot of programs and diversionary efforts to kind of keep people from getting into the prison system. So I think it's upon us as leaders to connect with one another, to really, you know, break down these barriers, to really get out here to the community and make sure our community are aware of these resources. It doesn't help that we know about the resources ourselves, but it's really going to benefit if the actual community knows about it. And once they're connected to the resources, that's how we can really, really get things in motion. And it's really going to take, you know, the community to really unite as a whole to really get things moving, because if we don't unite to get things moving, it's going to be the same old problems. We're going to have the same old conversation. In Harrisburg, what we're trying to do is we're trying to reduce the penalties for marijuana. So basically right now, if you're charged with marijuana, you can get charged for small amounts, 30 grams or less, as a misdemeanor. So what we're looking to do is reduce that to a summary citation. And by taking that approach, we're looking to try to keep that instant off your criminal record. So it doesn't give you any problems when it comes time for employment, when it comes time for applying for financial aids for school, when it comes time for even applying to the military or even get into affordable housing programs.
Right. So
we realize these are barriers that have come up with people who are charged for small amounts of marijuana. So we're trying to really, you know, do what we can to knock those barriers down, keep you out of the system so you can move forward in your life. Because currently, right now, the penalty doesn't fit the crime.
That's right.
So, you know, we don't have, you know, a lot of people think on city council that you are really given all this extreme power. We're really at the lower level, so we do what we can with what we have. So, you know, look for more with that. We're going to be having probably 2 more community meetings on that, so, you know, I'll keep you updated when that's going to be, but, you know, I need the community to get behind this. You know, we're trying to do what we can to really, really knock down these barriers and get things going.
Okay, now just real quick, such as those barriers that are out there, and you mentioned, so if they get marijuana charges and things like that, those simple things, not that they're very minute, but those simple things like that could stop you from living in a certain area, getting gainful employment. So what could the people do? And like you said, they may think that city council holds this enormous amount of power, you know, but some decisions can be made there at the city council level. And first of all, I also want to commend you on the job and, you know, winning that seat and everything. We do need more young bodies such as yourself that's more in tune. Not saying that the older ones are out of touch, but we do need that connection with our youth out here today, and hopefully they get more involved in the political realm to watch these policies and things that go on that will affect them later on in life. So how could we tell the people to get them out to come to some of the meetings that you guys have and forums that you guys have to let their voice be heard on some of the issues they may have?
Yeah, so all of our meetings are public meetings. Really, when we have our meetings, it's about the same 10 people in the room all the time. So that's really a disconnect. I know a lot of people watch it on Channel 20, but it's nothing like being there at the meeting to hear what's going on and to actually voice your opinion during public comment. Our legislative meetings are the 2nd and 4th Tuesday of every month, and we have them at 6 o'clock right downtown at City Hall. One of my approaches is I'm trying to really push for us to get some of our city council meetings on the road so we can have them at places such as the Y or the Boys and Girls Club.
More accessible.
More accessible to where the community is at. But you know, it's all about the community showing up, because we take it there, no one comes, and it's like, okay, you know, let's keep it downtown. So it's really, you know, local government is really where the rubber hits the road. We control your taxes, we control your policing, your fire, your trash. So, you know, a lot of the things that you're directly connected with, you know, those are the items that we have in our control. So if you're unhappy with a service or you feel like a service should be improved, that's what we need to hear. You know, 'cause that's what helps us make better decisions inside those direct areas inside your life. And if people's voices are not heard, or or you're not participating inside the process, we don't know. You know, I'm new to this field. You know, the reason why I'm from the city, I just wanted to do this to kind of make a difference. I'm not looking to make this a career. But I really, you know, my whole campaign was based upon having the community support. Like, I'm not, you know, just because I'm elected, I'm not God, so I can't know what you're thinking. So I need you there right beside me to, you know, be in my ear so I can hear your concerns, so I can make sure the decisions I make are a reflection of what the community wants.
All right, so y'all have a meeting coming up on the 26th?
Because the 26th is election day, so make sure you get out and vote. So our meeting is going to be on the 27th on a Wednesday. Anytime we have changes, you know, it's kind of reported out, but usually it's the second and the fourth Tuesday of the month. But this Tuesday, make sure you get out and vote and be active inside the political process.
Right. And that's the one. Now, this not the election, but the meeting coming up is going to deal with the home rule and Act 47.
Yes,
correct?
yes, we have Home Rule Act 47 on our agenda. We have a couple of appointments for some community members to boards. We have a whole plethora of things on our agenda. So, you know, always feel free to come to our meetings to see what's going on. If you have a question about any city service, you can always call 311. That's a new number system that we have for people within the city. If you want to call and get that one-stop shop to figure out, you know, to talk to a certain department, or get someone's email, or find out time about something, if you call 311 and you're in the city, you get all the information that you need.
All right. Cornelius Johnson, Harrisburg City Council, thank you for your time, brother. You keep up the good work down there.
All right, man.
All right.